What's up, everybody? Gojo here, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about Blue Lock's latest chapters, 30, 300, 301, 302, and episode Nagi's latest chapter. I don't remember the name of it, but I think it was 34. Um, but yeah, basically 300, we see the results of the final match, who's on the top of the leaderboard, and everybody already knows this on the internet. Everybody's already seen this, so this is nothing new. What I mainly wanted to talk about was the relationship between Nagi and Reo in these final moments. Um, how it paralleled Isagi's moment in um, the beginning of the book, and then also them just having this such a tight bond, and then Nagi admitting to Reo that he actually enjoyed soccer and stuff. So it was like a really cool character development that I think Nagi as a character needed. Because like he's been waiting to say this stuff for a long time. Um and especially now that we know that we're only getting one more volume of episode Nagi, which is why I felt like I should make the video encapsulating all of these chapters. Um yeah, we're only getting a couple more of episode Nagi, and then we're probably not going to see Nagi for a while. I think we're going to get one more chapter of Blue Lock with Nagi in it. Probably him getting approached or something. But yeah, I honestly loved chapter 300. It was really good. A lot of people like to make the gay jokes, but I honestly I could see it. They're crying over each other and shit. I've cried over friends, but people are gonna be people. They're gonna make their jokes, but Nagi wasn't even crying. It was mainly just Reo, and then I think Isigi had like a little tear or some shit. But honestly, they're homies. So another moment that I thought was pretty significant was Isigi telling Nagi to keep playing soccer, and there's like kind of like a glimmer of fire in his eye. I thought that was pretty cool. A lot of people have noticed that and have named that as something that's going to be a reason why he comes back. Then we get into 301 with Ness and Kaiser. I didn't really like this chapter as much. It kind of grew on me after sitting on it for a bit. I fuck with Ness, but just some of the shit he says is corny as fuck. It could just be me, but the whole I'm gonna cast a spell on you, or I like magic with soccer, that shit is lame to me. And then Kaiser just kind of like drowning in his own sorrow, even though he's like the number one in all of soccer right now amongst the youth soccer players. And we also get to see like everybody's reaction to the entire like fan base of Blue Lock TV and the main soccer. And then we kind of cut off with Nagi in his apartment alone, because he lives alone. He doesn't have his parents. And yeah, we get a little glimpse. And then we start off with 302. Whole chapters about Nagi kind of just figuring out if he even cares about Blue Lock anymore, trying to like kind of hide it. You know what I mean? Push down his feelings. Nagi, all throughout episode Nagi, if you don't read episode Nagi, has been this character that doesn't show emotion. And it's been confirmed by Kanishiro that he is the secondary protagonist, the secondary main character. So for him to show this emotion in this chapter was just like, it hit for a lot of people. Like it was something that we've been waiting to see. But yeah, I enjoyed these last few chapters of Blue Lock, and getting into episode Nagi, and kind of seeing where it's going, and how Nagi's progression of emotional development and soccer development like are mixed together. It's just a beautiful story. Like, and then obviously Reo copying Shido was just fucking sick. Like, it shows his potential. And then there was this distinct moment where Reo mentioned how he didn't have the ability to stand on par with like geniuses with just copying. And it's something significant with these few chapters of episode Nagi. We see Reo kind of discover this copy ability, And I think there's going to be a moment, like I said it before and again, where Rayo's going to go 100% copy and realize that he has one of the most goated abilities in all of Blue Lock. Even Shido recognizes it because Shido needs somebody to score a goal. He doesn't. He's a well-rounded player. And then we end off the chapter with them finally getting to meet back up with the main squad of the main Blue Lock, and we're gonna see the third selection, I believe it is, and that's gonna be all of volume. I think it's volume 8, which is gonna be the last volume of episode Nagi. No more Epi Nagi after this. No more Nagi for like 100 chapters, I'd assume, or like 50 chapters until he comes back in the U20 World Cup. And then I think he's going to make his appearance in U20 World Cup, but he's not going to play against Isagi because it's like national. So like he's probably going to be training with the team or something. Then he's going to get back on the team with Isagi and whoever else. I don't think Chigiri's going to be on the team anymore. I don't think Kunigami's going to be on the team anymore. I think Baro's going to be a character. Kunigami might be there. Yukimiya, Shido, some of these other characters, Rain, obviously. We're going to see all these characters in the main World Cup, Adult World Cup. And then Isagi is going to have a final bout and battle against Nagi and or against, what's his name, Noah. So I think Isagi and Nagi are going to be on the same team again, and they're going to be fighting to see who is going to be the number one striker in all of Japan. Is it going to be a talented learner, or is it going to be a genius? We'll see. Is it going to be a prodigy, or is it going to be a amazing learner? We'll find out. But I honestly am obsessed with this fucking manga right now, and I don't think I'm going to drop it anytime soon. I know I didn't do like the animated or like the voiceover of the last few chapters. It just didn't have much action. Damn. Didn't have much action, so I didn't feel the need to voice it over because it wasn't even anything to do with really the main characters. So, yeah. But yeah, that's all I had to say. So stay sturdy, my friends.